and talent.
Welcome back. Rellism Raw Sports Talk, episode 93. Tommy's feeling good, part 2. And Shammond is sober and not passing out. That's great.
That really to fall on a young
Yo,
player.
we gotta finish up with the football, yo. Fantasy talk. Big dogs out here. I mean, Brandon's a big dog. Tommy's a big dog. Keith got his big ring.
Mondo always
a big
dog.
I'm who I am, you know what I mean? Shammond, you ain't really done shit, but we'll see.
I'm a big dog, though.
But you getting there.
Yeah,
I'm no. So we talk about all these different things to choose from. Different trades have been happening. Nobody's thinking about it. But the key to fantasy football is finding those little sudden people that can change the game. Right, Tommy? When you got the waiver wire every week, and that's how you won your rings. I'm still on that shit. Yeah, you're right. So anyway, the Falcons.
Man, did y'all hear that background noise?
Yeah, I hear somebody like watching
NFL. Who shit is that?
Like NFL shit or something.
So
it's Shammond's TV problem.
Nah, my TV ain't even up that loud.
Turn that shit down, man.
My shit down. My shit ain't.
Now I don't hear nothing. Thank you. Anyway, so look, man, the Atlanta Falcons, right? Marcus Mariota is the quarterback. We don't know how long he's gonna be there, but he's got to throw the ball to somebody. Geronimo Allison's there now. Drew's boy Brian Edwards is there, who was supposed to be something with the Raiders, and then you got the rookie Drake London. Who y'all picking, Tommy? Who you picking to be the star?
Kyle Pitts.
I didn't say Kyle Pitts. I said wide receiver.
They've got Marcus Mariota as the quarterback. I'm not taking a single pass catcher in it.
You won't take none of those three.
Not a freaking one of
I'll
them.
take one.
You go ahead. Calvin Ridley in a dynasty league. You can sell him to me.
You would still take Calvin Ridley in a dynasty?
In a dynasty league. Hell yeah.
I don't even know. I might take Drake London over that.
He's got
who, would you take any of those three?
Drake London's like Donald Driver.
He's got to throw the ball to somebody.
I get a chance on Drake London first.
Drake London is the only one I would
Is
think.
Keith there? Or is it just a picture of him?
He froze.
Yeah, can you hear me?
He froze.
Any of those
I
three?
said
I
would take if I had to pick one, I would take my chance with Drake London.
Right. How far would you take him? 11th, 12th round?
Third.
Well,
it depends on the league we come up because that 14.
That's that tough shit.
I mean, Brandon.
I can't hear you, Brandon.
I can't. Yeah,
we can't hear Keith. Keith's. Oh, go ahead, Brandon. Would you take any of them?
Be the only one, out of the receivers.
All right, so let's get some real shit because Tommy was talking shit, talk about Ezekiel Elliott being the reason why he thinks Dallas is going to the division. Who's going to have a bigger impact and a bounce back? Is it going to be Ezekiel Elliott or is it going to be Saquon Barkley, Shammond? Who's going to bounce back the best?
Zeke.
Why?
Because Zeke's always just if he can't use his speed, he can always break through tackles. And I feel like Zeke, I feel like Saquon, when he gets to that point where he has to break through tackles, injuries come to play a lot.
So you're just using the injury against him. You're not using nothing else.
Honestly, yeah.
Brandon, you agree with that?
No, I'm gonna go Saquon, barring the injury. I'm gonna go with Saquon.
Well, you never know when injury's gonna happen.
Yeah. Zeke has just been so disappointing for so long for me.
If you look at mock drafts, Pollard is like not too low than Zeke.
And he looks better every time he's in there too.
I'm gonna think Barkley because he hasn't had a good year yet, man. Really.
He hasn't?
So I don't think so.
His
rookie year was okay. It was okay.
It was okay, but ever since then he hasn't lived up to the hype, though, man. Like I think he's ready now. He's got an offensive minded offensive line.
Shammond, Tommy, what you think, Tommy?
If I had to pick between who's going to have the bigger rise, Barkley probably has the bigger rise between the two. But
would be who?
Between the two of them, Barkley. Yeah, come on now. He didn't play last year, so he's gonna do something. As long as he's healthy, he wins.
This is why I said the Giants don't sleep on them. They built up their offensive line. They've still got those pass catchers. I think the coach is going to really help.
They did do a good job on the other line.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Tyrod might give him a shot. Yeah.
They just got the best offensive lineman out the league.
So this is why I'm saying nobody should be sleeping on the Giants.
But I mean, they just got the best offensive lineman out the draft. But that don't mean that Saquon can take a hit. Still, you're going to have to take a hit when the linebacker.
Come on,
you're going to have to take a hit.
All right, so look,
dude,
here's some stuff.
Great.
Anybody watching the show, I'm gonna give y'all some knowledge because I am
running on a light box
in 2 leagues this year. 2 wide receivers that people should not be sleeping on because you can get them in later rounds that might wind up being one of your number 1, 2, or 3. Brandon hates when I give away strategy shit.
No,
I was my shit be efficient. Oh, you talking about losing your $50? Yeah, you lost that shit. Anyway, Bateman for the Ravens. Darnell Mooney for the Bears. Who's gonna shine the brightest, Tommy? Because you love Justin Fields and Trevor Siemian.
I don't love him as a pass. I don't love him as a pass thrower yet. I think he's dynamic. I think he's really dynamic. I don't know how to define him yet, though. So we'll find out. But Bateman, I don't trust any. I don't trust a single Baltimore Raven pass catcher outside of Andrews. I don't think
outside of who? Andrews. So you don't think Bateman can rise up this year?
Yeah, he could. I mean, if you want to start, but you better not be planning for him to be much more wide.
What I'm saying is, you're going to draft
the league winner,
one of them in double-digit rounds, right? Who has a chance to be a number 3 receiver for your roster? Who, Keith? Champion.
Out of both of those, I would probably have to go because of Mark Andrews. I'm going with Mooney because who else is going to get the ball?
He said he's going Mooney.
I can't hear nothing saying.
Mooney.
I said Mooney. Mooney.
You saying Mooney?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm with you. Shammond, who you think?
Because of Mark Andrews.
Shammond's like, I don't know either one of those players because I'm not a champion in fantasy football. Brandon, who's the guy? I'm telling you, these guys are going to be factors in fantasy football.
I would go with Bateman. I think he has a lot more upside.
I'm saying I'll go with Mooney. I'll go with Mooney from Chicago.
Why then? Why?
Because Justin Fields and him obviously got some type of connection. And that's the starting quarterback. So I know that Mooney's going to have some type of production. So I will pick Mooney.
I will tell everybody watching, I think both of them, you get them in double-digit rounds, they can help your team. I'm going with Bateman, though, because I think Bateman's going to be a little different than everybody else. 3 tight ends, and I'm telling people, don't take a top tight end. 3 tight ends you can get into double-digit rounds that will help you be a champion like me. I love saying that shit. Tommy,
Man, I drafted Christian McCaffrey and Deshaun Watson as
well.
Gronk ain't playing.
Hurts or Schultz? Who would you take, Brandon?
Schultz.
I said Brandon.
You know why? Do you want to know why the FFF is a 14-team league? Because I didn't inherit shit. I drafted my way into that motherfucker. That's
I don't want to hear nothing about
third.
Waiver wire Tommy. I don't want to hear nothing about that waiver wire Tommy.
I didn't inherit shit.
I said Brandon waiver wire Tommy. Go ahead, Brandon.
I would take Ertz over them.
You would take Ertz? Who would you take, Keith?
My boy Schultz, man.
Your boy Schultz. When the Cowboys will see those ass in the Super Bowl.
No, hold up. No, I'm thinking about dude from Buffalo, Dawson. I don't know what's.
You think Dawson Knox?
Knox, yeah, that's what I was thinking.
You would take Knox over all 3 of them, Keith?
Dude, I think Knox is gonna have a big year, yeah.
You would take Knox over all 3 of them?
Over Ertz and who else?
Schultz and Gronk.
Schultz?
Oh, definitely over Gronk.
Well, I'm not sure.
Gronk's
always a beast. I'm talking about some like underdog, like
I gave you 3 underdogs. It's gonna be double-digit rounds.
And if anybody goes off for Dallas,
well then,
Shammond, who would you take?
Gronk.
I think Schultz is good. I like the way him and Dak got.
And I'll tell you what, I'm gonna go with Schultz too. Tommy, did you already say Schultz?
Out of all of them,
yeah,
Schultz, because
I would say Schultz too. Why though? Because what?
They picked up some competition in Buffalo.
Because James Washington is not a number 2. That's why. And Gallup's hurt. That's why. That's why Schultz is the guy. All right, now the big dogs. Big dogs. Kelsey, Kittle, and Andrews. Tommy, who you taking? Because Kelsey's automatically number 1, and Kittle's 2, Andrews is 3. I'm saying Andrews should be 1.
Andrews that's not the way it's been
1.
projected. As much as I've seen,
it is projected that way.
Man, I'm seeing Andrews as he's got to be 2. Number 1's Kelsey. They lost Hill.
Who would you take, Kelsey or Andrews?
And then number 3 is Homeboy.
So you take Kelsey over Andrews?
Yeah. Well, they lost Hill. Last time I saw Kelsey without Hill, there was no seconds.
Brandon, you agree with that?
It's tough.
I'm going Andrews.
I think I might go Andrews.
Yeah, I'm going Andrews.
QB.
Mark Andrews ain't got nothing on
the level of QB play is.
Yeah.
Right, but he's got more miles to feed.
1?
He's got more mouths to feed. Who's he gonna throw it to in
He
Baltimore?
don't have more Juju.
Hold on.
Juju or
who is
Kelsey?
Lamar Jackson throwing it to in Baltimore?
Kelsey's option 1.
You already said I don't want to have no wide receivers for Baltimore. Who else he gonna throw it to then?
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. All right. Your boy, CMC. Who's gonna have to come back? Cam Akers, CMC, J.K. Dobbins. Look at the Warriors. Derek, you about to win that money.
Put Luka in the fucking game. Yeah.
Cam Akers, CMC, or J.K. Dobbins?
JK.
J.K. J.K. Dobbins.
JK. I pick JK.
I don't even want to hear that name.
Keith said J.K. too?
I pick JK out of Ohio State all day.
Who is it, Shammond? CMC.
JK.
CMC.
JK.
Because I love his daddy. I look
JK,
like him.
I love
That's why he wants CMC because I'm his daddy.
Listen, JK need to find his way to San Francisco. Me and Cal.
CMC projected like second overall redraft.
Don't you got enough running backs?
No, we don't. We can use a JK.
Tommy, who is it, Tommy?
It's CMC's second overall in PPR redrafts. What are you talking about? It's that dude right there. That's money. It's money.
Yeah, that's your championship right there. Waiver wire and CMC.
Ed's boy.
That's waiver wire and CMC. That ain't talent. That's waiver wire and CMC.
Come on, now I drafted McCaffrey.
Waiver wire
Waller,
and CMC.
His breakout year. Ridley, his breakout year. Those are all FFS.
McCaffrey won't be here the next 5 years.
Brandon, who you think? Brandon's sad now.
When they slept on him.
But J.K. Dobbins is my first round pick last year.
Dobbins,
So.
you think Dobbins is the guy?
As long as he don't get hurt in a
Nobody's talking about
fucking meaningless game, yeah.
I think J.K. Dobbins is gonna be that dude, yo.
J.K. Dobbins gonna be
bro.
in
the 3rd, 4th, 5th round.
Second round last year.
All right, so look, old school, new school. I want y'all to tell me who you gonna take, old school or new school. Singletary, running back that Tommy loves for Buffalo, or the boy Cook. Who you taking, Brandon?
James Cook.
Why though?
That's it. That's his job. Week 4.
You think really, Tommy?
Yeah,
what?
Man.
Singletary is going to be the back to keep out of Buffalo.
I look at James Cook like he's McKissick or something. What do you think, Keith?
McKissick ain't bad.
He ain't Gibson.
I mean Singletary because I'm going with Singletary.
Shammond, you listen. Who you taking?
I mean, ain't neither one of them talking about none, but I go with Devin Singletary.
Damn. All right. We talked about it already for the Saints. Jarvis or Olave? Who you got, Shammond?
Olave for the Saints.
Keith, what you think?
Olave.
So Jarvis ain't got a chance. Tell me, Jarvis ain't got a chance to do nothing.
I'm taking Jarvis.
Yeah.
You taking Jarvis over Olave?
I think Jarvis catches 70 balls and 7.
I think Olave has a good year.
Brandon, what you think?
No, I'm taking Landry.
Oh, we got 2 and 2. Okay. Michael Carter, running back for the Jets, or Breece Hall? Brandon.
Breece Hall.
Is he going to take the job that easy?
Yeah.
I thought they were setting it up for Carter to take this job.
Yeah, but
He's that
you know
much
how
better
close
than
that
Carter.
Pollard thing was? It's even closer for those two.
But you said Zeke was the reason why you taking Dallas.
It's almost like back to back. You almost want to take that as the handcuff right away.
I think Brees Hall was the best running back in the draft, honestly.
I mean,
Walker might be.
so look, since you said Walker, Rashard Penny showed up last year. He was on
Yeah, he did.
two of my
My
championship
team. I had him,
rosters,
yeah.
Tommy, he was on two of my championship rosters, Tommy.
You
Right.
picked him up though, didn't you?
So are you taking pick? Yeah, I picked him up. I had a
All right.
waiver wire Tommy moment. Penny or Kenneth Walker the third. Who you taking, Keith?
Who is it again?
My
Rashard Penny or Kenneth Walker the third. If you can have one for the whole year, who you taking?
Kenny.
Walker the third. Where'd he come from?
Michigan State.
Michigan State.
Michigan State. Okay, I'm trying to. Well, shit, I'm gonna have to go with Penny because
Thank
I
you.
don't
Thank you.
know much
I'm
about
taking
this team.
Penny too. Shamon's
Thank
taking
you.
Penny. Brandon, who you taking?
I had Penny last year, and he was great. So, I mean, staying healthy, I'm taking
You
Penny.
stay healthy though. Tommy's
Yeah.
gonna take it. Look, who is it, Tommy?
Kenneth Walker.
That's why
Yeah,
you
I
don't
mean, he
win,
may
Tommy.
start. He may be the
They're gonna
That's why
see.
you
They're
don't
gonna
make
see
the
what he's
playoffs,
got
Tommy.
regardless. They're gonna see what he's got regardless. They know what Penny's got.
Shamon, this for you. Green Bay.
There we go.
Sammy Watkins, Christian
Go ahead, Dan Whitty.
Christian Watson be the guy? Shamon, who is it?
Sammy Watkins is gonna be that guy.
Oh, I thought you said Watson was the dude.
I mean, yeah, I mean he would, but it's gonna take years for Watson.
Is
He's coming
Sammy
from the
Watkins gonna be a guy in fantasy?
Listen.
Brandon,
The reason why,
no.
listen, look, he's not gonna become a guy right now. He's coming from the FBS, so he's coming from a lower Division I school.
Right.
Now, listen, he has that experience, but it's gonna take him some time to grow. Now,
I said
his
for 1 year to
upside-
win a championship.
Yeah, his upside will help Aaron Rodgers win a championship.
I don't think Aaron Rodgers is gonna trust him. Keith, what do you think? You don't even know who it is, do you, Keith?
The fuck is Brunson doing?
Nah, I'm going with Watkins.
Really, Sammy Watkins? Tommy, you really taking Sammy Watkins too?
He was
I'm
top. He was
probably taking
top five
Watkins. I don't
in
think
FBS yards.
I think it's murky as crap.
I
Them
can't
damn
believe
Mitch-
people are taking Sammy Watkins. He's good for week 1. That's about it.
No, he's a good. No, it's not.
All right.
It's not
We
that
saw
he's a
AJ
good.
Brown get
that he's
traded.
just
We
a
saw
good
AJ Brown
catcher.
get traded. Traylon Burks or Robert Woods?
Oh, shoot, easy money.
Who is that?
Yeah,
Who is
I
it?
think it's
Robert.
easy.
Robert.
You taking
I'm
Robert?
opposite.
Brandon, you taking Robert
Oh,
too?
you like the other
I'm
side?
taking Traylon Burks.
Taking Traylon Burks.
Yeah.
You
Burks,
taking the rookie?
without a
Trust
doubt.
Woods coming off that injury,
Fucking
man.
Robert Woods going to catch 100.
But he's talking about the organization's holding him back. He's ready to go.
That injury is holding him back. I mean,
No, he said he's done. He's ready. Shimon, who you taking?
Traylon, I mean,
Because Robert
we'll see.
Woods destroyed the
He's good.
49ers twice last year. So go ahead.
Nah, he's good.
What?
Can he get? Could Surtain be him
But-
up?
Well, whoa. Yeah, I said.
Anyway, who you taking,
You
Shimon?
said they destroyed. I said Robert Woods, but I'm saying you cannot sit over here and say they destroyed.
Okay, we ain't
us.
talking about the 49ers.
When we beat them.
You said
twice,
Robert
we
Woods. It
beat
doesn't
us
matter.
once.
Doesn't
Remember
matter.
that. Remember
All right,
that.
so look,
Yeah.
Corey Davis was somebody before, right?
Yeah, for a minute.
And Elijah Moore is supposed to be that guy, right?
That's what they say.
Are you taking either one of them or Garrett Wilson? Tommy.
I'd take more before
These
any of
are
them.
the way you become a champion, Shimon.
I'd probably take more before any of them. Moore's going to pull down 80 balls.
Elijah Moore.
Yeah.
Keith, you agree?
Yeah.
He's got a low,
Elijah
low.
Moore.
Scott Moore.
His
Listen,
ceiling might not be the greatest, but he's got a high.
Scott Moore out of Western Michigan. Scott Moore out of Western
I didn't
Michigan.
say Sky Moore. Brandon, who is it?
I'm probably taking Garrett Wilson overall.
So you're taking the rookie?
Yeah.
He needs some. He needs some.
All right,
sparks.
I'm around
Like some
St.
sparks.
Brown.
I
Became
don't
a
want any
star.
of the Jets, to be honest.
Became a star. DJ Chark is there now from Jacksonville. Either one of them or Jameson Williams. That's Tommy's boy, Jameson Williams. Who you taking, Keith? I ain't gonna say Brandon. that's
Jameson
Alabama.
Williams.
You taking Williams?
Jameson. Yeah.
Brandon, what you think?
Yeah, by far. That dude's special. That dude's special.
You agree,
I'm
Shimon Tommy?
biased, but he's special.
He's injured. He tore his OC.
I'm taking
ACL.
Amon-Ra St. Brown.
I'm taking St. Brown only if I have a keeper that I know that like a
A Cooper Cup?
A Cooper Cup wouldn't beat out. Like if I got CMC, if I got Jonathan Taylor, then I'm taking St. Brown. If I don't got one of those guys, I'm taking the other one because he's like he said, it's specialness.
He is dope. Yeah.
Yeah, he's quick.
All right, Keith. Juju, Nico Hartman that nobody's talking about. He's going undrafted sometimes, who I think could be a big time sleeper. Nico Hartman or Sky Moore. Who you got, Keith?
Well, I got Hardman because I think Juju's more of like a blocker.
I think Juju's gonna be just like fucking the dude for the Packers now.
Juju's more of
the dude for the Packers.
Because he's so irrelevant, I can't remember his fucking name. We just talked about it.
How would y'all feel about it? I said this. Would Juju make a good tight end?
No, that motherfucker's thin. Tell me who you taking.
Blocks, though. He blocks.
I'm taking Sky. I think Sky
you think
Moore
he's ready to play?
I think if you're looking for spark, and I'm just going to throw a late round pick. No, I don't think he's ready to play.
Over Hardman? You don't think Hardman's ready?
If you would have drafted Trey Lance last year, draft Sky Moore.
Run.
What do you think?
Hardman's a sleeper to have a huge year.
What do you say,
I'll probably take Juju.
I said Hardman is the sleeper to have a huge year, dude.
That's what I said. I think Hardman. You said Juju?
I'll take Juju.
No.
I didn't say if you go to the movies, you want some Juju memes, but I said the player on the team.
I don't think it's.
Brady, you took Juju
over McCole Hardman. Yeah.
Or Scott. That's why your brother beat you in the championship.
If any of them's on my team, I'm not happy with my team anyway. So
come on, man. All right, so look. Does anybody know who Dameon Pierce is?
Yes.
He's going to be the starter for the Colts. I mean, for
he will. No, not the Colts.
For the Texans.
Texans, yeah.
I'm giving everybody watching. There it is, right there.
Dameon Pierce.
Jacobs, Kenyon Drake, or Zamir White?
Zamir White.
Last one, then we got to get some basketball because I want to get this shit in. Zach Ertz, who y'all said was supposed to be dope, or the number one tight end drafted, Trey McBride.
Who'd he go to?
What, Tommy? What? Cardinals.
Who'd he go to?
The Cardinals.
Who did? Who went to the Cardinals?
Trey McBride and Zach Ertz.
Neither.
Zach Ertz have a big year. You can get Zach Ertz in the 15th round, and he could be a number one guy.
Plus, with Hopkins gone.
Yeah, you want him there when Hopkins is fresh, and it's week 13.
So I'm telling you, Tommy, Zach Ertz is gonna be somebody. All right, let's get into basketball real quick. Y'all ready? I know Keith's gonna wash up and go to bed or whatever, but we gotta get to the playoff show. Warriors in Dallas.
I'll listen to y'all. Go ahead.
Warriors in Dallas. Dallas is blowing another big lead. Let's say they go down 0-2, Brandon. Can Luka do it again and go down 0-2 and win?
I mean, I don't think this is a good matchup for them anyway. I didn't pick them to win this series, but no.
Can he
look at how outmatched they are, dude. Talent wise.
Tommy, can Dallas come back?
No, they're done. I mean,
I do love Steph Curry, though, man. I like this.
Man, I love the Mavericks.
You're talking about those guys have played together for 8, 9 years.
Let me ask you a question. We talked about the trade. Would Porzingis have helped Luka in this series?
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
I didn't say no. Shimon said yes. Watch Shimon.
And where I say is defensive length. They don't got that length no more.
Any good at lateral?
He would have been on the bench.
That length no more.
He wouldn't have been
playing.
playing.
Go up and down. He is not any good at lateral.
So it wouldn't have mattered either way. Wouldn't have mattered either way.
No, Dinwiddie's done more than he'd done all year.
Yes, Dinwiddie was the sleeper. Dinwiddie.
All they do is shoot threes, though. All they do is shoot threes.
Or at least they play. Porzingis didn't play. Right.
All right, so we already know Dallas is what they are. Luka's a stud. Who can help them with the free agents from 2023 next year? I've got 3 guys that are free agents for the Bucks. Brook Lopez, Bobby Portis, or my man Middleton. Who would be better to help Luka?
Middleton.
Portis.
Middleton, my God.
Middleton.
Portis.
Tommy.
Luka kicking it out
I'm
the
speaking
Middleton
from a
wide
language
open.
contract as well. I would take a cheap Bobby Portis over an expensive Middleton any day.
What?
Really?
Tommy,
Oh,
God.
Portis is a great stretch forward. He was good in Chicago. He's a great stretch forward. If you want to
So
punch
you-
somebody, we'd be
Can
talking
they
about him.
win?
Bobby
Can they
Portis
win
coming?
like that though?
Nah.
No.
It's gonna be
I love
another
Need
Damian
somebody
Lillard
winning, yo.
situation.
Portis
It's gonna be a
is dangerous,
Damian
though.
Lillard situation.
So let me ask you a question. Since I brought up the Bucks, Giannis, I think he's the best player in basketball. Luka arguably might be number 2. Arguably, those 3 players I'm talking about going forward the next 4 years. Would you rather play with Giannis in the Eastern Conference or Luka in the Western Conference to win a ring? Who would you pick, Brandon? Where would you want to go?
I think it'd be easier in the Eastern Conference.
Really? In the East?
Well,
You got Miami, Philadelphia, the Bucks,
Philadelphia, ain't nobody worried
the
about that.
Nets.
Nobody's worried about Philly.
You're saying
I
he
don't know,
would be
man.
better with Giannis?
I mean, they just got a good squad over there. They got a good everything over there.
Right, but all these people are free. Suppose they all went to Dallas. What would Luka
I
do?
mean, well, if they all went to Dallas.
But that's
a
my
different
point.
story.
Who would they rather play with, Luka or Giannis, Tommy? Who?
I would rather
Well, Luka, 'cause
play
they're getting
in
a shot.
Dallas over Milwaukee. So
You rather play? Are you saying it because it's Dallas, or are you saying
come
it because
on,
it's Luka?
money market. Yeah.
You're thinking about the money, man.
I think these 2 players, if I was going, come on now. If I was going to play with Luka or Giannis and I had to pick, I'm picking Dallas. I mean, that's how it's, that's the first thing I'm thinking.
Hey, is this Steph Curry's last chance to win the championship, Brandon?
Mm-hmm. He don't look the same, does he?
No, him and Clay.
Steph,
not look
come
the
on
same.
now.
Is this
Clay
their
with the
last
injury.
chance to win?
Steph
It
Curry's
may
going to
be.
play 10 more years.
Okay, Tommy.
No, I
Draymond
don't think
Green, Andrew Wiggins, Jordan Poole, all free
He's a
agents next year.
shooter.
You pick 2.
We're
Who's
talking
not
like
going to
15
stay?
minutes.
Who's not staying?
I mean, where's the
Tommy?
foul?
Who? G,
Green,
Tommy?
they got to get rid of.
Oh, who's not staying out of all of them? Wiggins
Them
is
3.
gone.
Them 3.
Wiggins.
Jordan Poole,
Fuck.
who did I say? Wiggins and Draymond Green.
Wiggins is gone.
Wiggins is the
Wiggins.
best one out of all of them.
They didn't need Wiggins to begin with. He's a luxury. They had Andre
Wiggins is
Iguodala
changing
before
this
him.
Wiggins
series.
is actually the reason
Wiggins
they
is the
winning right now.
guy.
They're going to
He's the one that brought him back.
What's that A player's name in Toronto? That's their 3, second, third leading
And
right
a
now.
Siakam?
whatever.
I know.
OG Agbugwe.
Yeah. He's small forward.
Do y'all
He's
agree
3
with
and D.
that?
That's all they need.
Do y'all agree with that?
3 and D to fit that scheme.
I say you get
They
rid of
don't need
Draymond.
Wiggins.
I say Draymond's
I say
gone.
Draymond needs to
I say
go.
Draymond's gone.
Yeah, he getting old.
Draymond, are you crazy?
Why? You got
Draymond
Wiseman?
is
You
dead.
got Wiseman coming
Get
back.
rid
Run
of
the
You
fast
got
break
Draymond.
better than
Kaminga. You got
half court.
How
Kaminga
can
coming
you get
back.
rid of Draymond?
You
Draymond,
got
gotta lock
Kaminga
up
and Wiseman
Jordan
coming back.
Draymond's
You
the
got to
gas.
re-sign Jordan Poole.
Jordan Poole has to
Draymond
stay.
runs the fast break better than any power forward in the game to this day.
And Draymond's the gas pedal to that offense
Yes.
and that defense
The
and that whole
quarterback.
team.
All right.
Draymond's the gas pedal to that coach.
And even I know that he's the heart of their team.
He is, but he's
Yeah.
getting old.
He's
He
the
ain't
He's
that
verb.
old. Draymond's like Haslam. That dude's going to be wearing those colors.
But he's not going to play. Haslam don't play.
Draymond's like Robert
Would you
Ory.
kick him off the Heat?
All right. Celtics.
I didn't know he was still
Celtics
on
gonna
it.
beat the Heat, right? Are the Heat done? Are the Heat
I'm not.
done?
I ain't counting it out.
Robert Ory didn't do
You're not
nothing.
counting the Heat out?
Motherfuckers,
Wow.
y'all didn't have Robert Ory. Y'all wouldn't even win on
Jimmy.
three. Dumbass.
Because of Jimmy?
The only reason why y'all went there is because he hit a lucky ass third. That's the
Jimmy.
only reason why y'all went that
Tommy
far.
hates Jimmy.
Jimmy's great.
Can Kyle Lowry help the Heat win?
I mean, yeah. I mean,
Kyle Lowry
two
can put him
undra-
over the top.
No, but I mean, they gotta be better
Kyle
than
Lowry.
two undrafted dudes. I guess.
The Heat are done, yo.
I don't
If
think
it
so.
wasn't for him hitting that
The
lucky
Heat are
ass
over.
third, nigga,
Heat's
y'all would
over.
have been knocked out.
Jimmy Butler is 36 years old. Is this his last chance?
Y'all won and then
Yeah,
y'all
probably.
won the next one and y'all advanced.
Not if he's willing to accept a different role.
Wasn't for
What
that
kind of role?
lucky ass
What if
third.
Jimmy
Going
Butler's
to
that
another
old?
team?
Yeah.
He
Going
don't
to
care
join
about
Luka?
scoring.
Going to join Luka in Dallas? That
What
would
if he
be
goes
big right there.
Steph and Clay.
No, they got Andrew Wiggins. No, they can't afford that. They can't afford that.
15 million.
Yo, if Jimmy Butler went to Dallas with Luka,
That's
perfect fit. Brandon, what you think?
Yeah, I think that's a great fit.
Only should be on that picture.
You hate Luka, Tommy. Why?
Without him, y'all niggas wouldn't even had a 3 piece.
No, I don't hate Luka.
Is Tatum top 3 player in the
Who
league?
hates Luka?
No
Tatum
way.
top 3 player in the league?
Great picks.
Is he number 3, Tommy?
Oh,
Who?
son.
Tatum?
Tatum number
Tatum,
3?
Get it back.
Steph.
He ain't top 10.
Steph.
Play.
Is he top
No.
3?
Steph. Where's Steph Curry?
Sorry.
I don't know where Steph Curry is.
Steph Curry's number 2.
There's Luka right
Ja
there.
Morant.
He's number 2 over Luka.
Giannis, Steph, Luka. Luka about to lose this.
Where's Joker at?
Ja
Top 10.
ain't better though.
Joker's number 4.
Morant's top
Joker's
10,
on the
probably.
floor.
Ja not better.
Number 4.
Ja
Joel.
better than none of them niggas y'all just named up.
If you're not talking,
All right, look. 5 minutes
Tatum
left.
might be one.
Look
Where's
at the
this
way,
defense
look at the way it's
at? What
setting
the
up.
fuck?
Boston with Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, Marcus Smart. Is that the best big 3 for the next 5 years? Who's better, Tommy?
I question Marcus Smart being able to hold up his end defensively and not end up
What?
fouling people.
I don't
Who's better?
question Marcus
What big
Smart.
3's better?
I question him.
What big 3's better?
That can stay together.
Ooh.
I would take Michael Porter, Jamal Murray, and Joker.
Are y'all serious? Y'all agree with him? Yeah, Brandon's like, I ain't even gonna talk. That's
Jalen Green? You think
Jalen Green.
I mean, Marcus Smart and Tatum and
Jalen Brown's the only
and
one.
Brown.
I don't-
and
he's not consistent enough for me.
he's not as good as Jamal Murray. Not yet. I'm not putting him in that class. So you got that one. So you're talking Tatum versus Joker. That's a toss up. And I'll put Porter up against the other dude. As
Against
long as
Marcus
Porter can
Smart?
help him. Against Marcus Smart. Yeah, he's older.
The defensive player of the year.
I don't like that pick.
The defensive player. You talk about he might get hurt. Michael Porter's been hurt all the way through college.
He's like
What are
30.
you talking about?
He's
That
30.
motherfucker walks down the sidewalk and breaks his ankle.
He's 30. He's a good 30, 31 now. He's
Come
got to
on,
be.
dude. You're not being real.
Check his age.
We cannot,
no, I'm
cannot
taking
get off
Porter.
the show
Every 3
without
years.
talking about this guy. Brandon called that shit. He said he's got hardened tendencies or some shit. What'd you say?
He's a choker.
That shit was great. Did Chris Paul
I
choke?
always said that.
Listen,
choke
it's not, listen,
Yeah,
it's
he's a-
not that. Look, I'm
It's
about
not
to
that.
tell you
It's always something. What's the excuse this
It's
year?
not,
He wouldn't
What
have
is
said
it?
that
What is
30.
it,
Chris Paul is a
Shammond?
joker. It's not that Chris Paul is a joker. It's that Chris Paul isn't as nice as he's came out to be. When you listen in the NBA, listen, just listen to me. The NBA has their own family. So when the NBA family gets together, they look at Chris Paul like lunch meat. They like, oh, that's lunch
Are
meat.
you
The
serious?
NBA
Isn't
looks
that
at it
LeBron's
like
butt,
that.
man?
Yes, and they do.
Point
They
guy.
do.
You wanna know
The
what I
whole
think?
NBA
Come on, we got 3 minutes
I
left. I
remember
gotta
when he
cut you
played for
off.
Wake
I gotta
Forest
cut
and
you off.
and
You wanna
that
know what
freaking
Chris
run and-
Paul did? Chris Paul did
Boy, it was an ACC tournament.
kind of fizzled towards the end. But Aiden, this dude is up for a max contract. He's up for a max contract.
Not
He
now.
didn't do shit at all. Who's guarding him for Dallas?
But he's younger than Chris Paul.
Right.
So
you're up for a max contract and you
everybody
didn't
is.
show
He
up
has
at
time.
all.
Listen,
You're arguing
listen.
with your coach on
He
the
has
sideline
time.
about some
Listen,
dumb
he
shit.
has time. Listen, he has time to grow.
What
Chris
time
Paul
is
don't
there?
got an excuse. Chris Paul don't got an
If
excuse.
$200 million don't motivate you to play well against Dallas and there's no defense center having nothing, what time you got left?
What if Chris Paul goes to Dallas?
10 points.
Why would he
12
go to
points.
Dallas with Luka?
Nah, they don't need it.
Chris
You get-
Paul,
Listen,
Chris
listen.
Paul
John
needs to
Stockton.
go to Miami.
I don't give
I
a
said
fuck.
that.
Look,
Chris
look,
Paul needs to go to Miami
look. I don't give a
He can't
fuck.
go
I'm
nowhere
being-
to where
He's not a
Philly.
winner, man. He's
or
just not a
Philly.
winner.
He
Listen,
go there
I
with
don't
Doc Rivers
care. I could
and
be
James Harden, and they can be the fucked up teams.
Listen,
Doc Rivers ain't a
listen,
winner either.
Listen, y'all
I'm
can-
gonna
y'all
defend
can
him
talk
forever.
shit
Who's
all
our
y'all
coach,
want
Brandon?
to.
Who's
Y'all
our
can
coach?
talk
Is
shit
it
It's
all
Darvin
looking
y'all
Ham?
like
Is it
Y'all can
Darvin
talk
Ham?
shit all y'all want to, but as long as
I'd take the
y'all
other
want Chris
dude.
Paul from going
You
to
would
New
take
Orleans and to
the
where
dude
he's
from
at right
Portland?
now, Chris Paul
I
will
thought it was
never
both
be
dudes
a
from,
John Stockton.
Terry Stobbs? He needs to be our coach.
How about that? Chris Paul never be a John
Levine is
Stockton.
a possibility.
I don't
we're
think
getting.
needs to be
he'll
our
be our coach.
You like
I
that
think we're
shit?
getting
That's
Zach
when he started
Levine.
smoking mad weed right there. Phil Jackson.
John Stockton is better.
Rumor
than
is
Chris
Zach
Paul.
Levine's coming
Yo,
up.
we only got a minute and 33 seconds left. It's crazy. One more question real quick. Which player is going to leave first to try to get a ring? Dame, Bradley Beal, Donovan Mitchell, or somebody else?
Bradley Beal.
Mitchell's
Beal?
leaving.
Now I'm a
Mitchell
I'm
going to
with Brad
Knicks.
Bill.
Who you got?
Brad Bill.
We got two Bills.
I mean, I can see both of them. James not to leave,
Why won't
unfortunately.
Dame leave?
He's I don't know.
That's a ball.
Dame Dollar,
I'm
bro.
gonna tell
He
you
gonna
right
end
now,
up
Brandon,
being
who
like a
Luka
Irving.
needs right now.
Better
Luka
sidestep
needs
than Tatum.
Gobert.
Yeah.
Get Rudy Gobert and one of these little. Now you can get Bobby Portis, Tommy. If he gets Bobby Portis on the cheap and you get Rudy Gobert to go with Luka, that's a
I don't
team
want
that
Rudy
can win.
Gobert on any championship team ever.
You tried to say he's the defensive player of the year. You were arguing about Marcus Smart winning. You're like, no.
Joker might be
Defensive player of the year is a big man's game like
Embiid
Rudy
was probably
Gobert.
the defensive player of the year. To be honest, Embiid was the defensive player of the year. He shouldn't have gotten
Who?
MVP.
I think they got it right with Smart.
Smart definitely should have won.
Got defense.
Yeah.
Definitely should have won.
To give him credit for his year.
Yo, big ups to everybody. Rellism Raw Sports Talk episode 93 part 2. We got into it. We missed a whole lot of stuff, but I appreciate all of y'all. Thank you for staying up. Come on, thank you for staying sober.
All right, fellas.
Good looking at you, Keith. Brandon, Tommy. Let's go. Fantasy's coming, baby.